Hey everyone, what's up? It's Qwertyu and welcome back to Fire Emblem. Now, it's time to go on to Chapter 4, and let's do it. After defeating the bandits, Lyn continues westward. She and her colleagues stop for the night at a ruined fortress. The Ganelon bandits are in a rage after their brethren fell to Dylness' swords. They race in pursuit of the companions. Their angry footsteps sound closer and closer. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Chapter 4, In Occupation's Shadow. Ooh, I forgot about this track. Man, I always forget about some of these tracks. They're really good. Ah, this should suffice. Tonight's bed. This mildewy old fortress? Is this the best we can do? Come, Will, surely you jest. The bandits keep everything in turmoil around here. No one has time to worry about travelers. And there are rather a lot of us. This will be fine. Who wants to be stuck inside anyways? I prefer a place where I can feel the wind blow. As long as I'm at Lyn's side, I'll be fine. And for your protection, your man-at-arms Sane will be right by... Wow, words. Sane, both you and I are to remain awake. We will alternate the watch. Ah, alas. Sane, keep it in your pants, dude. Come on now. Uh-oh. Who's this? Your pardon, milady. Who's there? Forgive my intrusion. My name's Natalie. I'm from a village not far from here. Ow! Are you alright? Your leg. It's fine. Don't worry, it's from a childhood sickness. I can't travel far in it, but it doesn't trouble me much. What are you doing here all by yourself? I'm looking for my husband. I heard he was in this area. He said he was going to raise money to have my leg mended. He left the village and hasn't returned. He's a kind-hearted man, but I think he might be involved in something dangerous. I got so worried. Here's a sketch of him. It's a poor likeness at best, but his name is Dorcas. Do you know of him? I'm sorry, I don't believe I've seen or heard of him. I see. If you do meet him, please give him a message. Tell him that Natalie is looking for him. I will tell him, I promise. That's no good. Here they are. We finally tracked down the bandit that defeated Miguel.
So they decided to hold up in this ruined fortress. Perfect.
Dude, the buck teeth just make me wanna... I don't even know.
We'll wait till it gets dark, and then...
You're an idiot. There are only a few of them, and some are women. If we attacked them at night, I'd be a laughing stock. Besides, we might hurt the women by mistake. I will not be so wasteful.
You're right, Kajika. You're so smart.
We'll avenge Miguel and get some pretty souvenirs to boot. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a leader after all. Ha ha ha. Let's go. Spread out and encircle the place, you rogues. Let's finish this before it gets too dark to see. Oh, that's a lot of people. And a different type of person. That's bizarre. Hey, you. Your name's Dorcas, right? You haven't done much since you joined us. If those weapons of yours aren't just for show, today's the day to let us see what you can do. I want you to attack from the back entrance to the east. There's supposed to be a woman inside. I want you to capture her. Do that, and I'll increase your share of the take. If you want gold, you'll get the job done. A bunch of women, huh? It would break Natalie's sweet heart to see me sink so low. Oh, Dorcas. If only you knew.
Lady Dylness.
I almost called her Lady Dylness, dude. What the heck?
Outside the fortress, bandits.
What did you say? Persistent bunch, aren't they? What did they think? Shall we go out and face them? No, Natalie cannot move well and that would put her in danger. Let them come to us. We'll fight here, within these walls. If these walls could talk, I can feel it rain. Anyways, Qwertyu, take over. The command is yours. All we have to do is hold out until they tire and leave. Oh. Rest easy, Natalie. No one will harm you. Listen, everyone. Fight with caution. Dang, that album is 2 years old. That's freaking crazy. In this chapter, yeah. So basically, this is the last type of mission, if I remember correctly. I believe that's how this works. Qwertyu, this fortress has 2 entrances. That's where we must meet the enemy. I'll take the eastern door. Qwertyu, you and the others guard the main entrance. When the enemy far outnumbers a good... Okay, so you'll see in the bottom right, it says protect 1 of the 7 turns. So this is a survival mission. Basically, the idea is you have to survive for 7 turns. The thing you can do with most of these types of missions is you can go and just attack the boss. But you don't need to. So what we're going to do here is we're going to send Dylness out to the eastern gate because she said she wanted to. Now, something interesting about this, we get most of these sprites are bandits except for the boss. But we get this sprite for Dorcas, which may or may not mean something. We're about to find out. Anyways, what I like to do in this battle is just kind of post up Kent and Sane here. Oh wait. Just kind of post them up and let them do their thing. I'm gonna have Florina trade Kent the sword because he's about to get a lot of work. And then I'm gonna have Will just chill over here. Because you see that crack in the wall and I don't want to deal with it. And now Dorcas is going to be a dork and attack me. Dang it, Dorcas. Come on, dude. And now all of these axe wielders are going to come in. So this is the level, I think I mentioned it either in the first part or the second part, that has an interesting, it's not really a glitch, it's more of a bug, but it's really interesting to look at. It's something that I found intriguing when I first took the time to notice it, and I'll just show it off. Because it's something small, but it's a really interesting thing that they forgot to cut out that subtle detail. Oh, dude, come on now. Come on now. Get out of here, bandit. You plebe. I think that's what they call them. I don't know. So then you get the other phase. Sometimes other NPCs can fight for you, and we'll see an example of that, I think, way down the line. It's not going to happen for a long time, if I remember correctly. Alright. Qwertyu, the fighter who just attacked me. Doesn't he look somewhat like that picture of Natalie's husband? You mean the one we never saw? So sometimes, what you can do in this game, if there's a connection to a character, you can talk to them. Now, it can't be any random character. It has to be there's a sprite and legitimate name for them like I showed you with Dorcas. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk to Dorcas. And we get the good music. You, tell me, are you Dorcas? How do you know my name? Natalie told me. What are you doing with these rogues? I need money. That may be, but joining up with mercenaries? It's the only way to earn gold in these parts. I'll do anything, even this. For gold? Anything? Would you hurt your wife? Natalie is here. We're protecting her within this fortress. What? She's here? She was so worried that she came looking for you. Think, Dorcas. Would your actions please your wife? You're right. Well, I understand. I can't do this. I'm done with these bandits here and now. Really? Yes. And I would repay you for your kindness towards Natalie. Allow me to fight for you. So this is a different way that you can get allies. We saw in the last part that we went into a village and we were able to pick up Will out of that. But you can also talk to certain people that have the sprites. You have to talk to them with a specific character though. And we're going to get more examples of that as the game goes on. But I won't go too deep into that. There's backstory behind it too. And I might go in, I think I'm going to try to explain that beforehand. But we'll see. So Dorcas has a special weapon. You see that he can actually attack 2 spaces over. It's because of his weapon, the hand axe. So what the hand axe does, it's a dual range weapon, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So it can attack from 2 spaces away. It can also attack from 1 space away. It won't let me show that, but okay. And in this case, this is a scripted hit that he gets the critical. If you played this, again, whatever, I'll just say it now. When you beat this game, you unlock hard mode. So like, you can go back through and play the game through hard mode. And if you play it in hard mode, it's not going to do that for you automatically. It's not going to tell you what to do. It just basically cuts out the tutorial. Which is nice, by the way, and I like that. Anyways, let's take down this bandit. Peace out. You and your iron bow ain't got nothing on me, boy. Alright, so that's done. What I'm gonna do is just have Florina kind of chill. So this can be a dangerous kind of level too, because if you look at what we've got with Kent and Sane, they're gonna be landing a lot of hits on people. And I'm thinking what I might want to do here is something different than I normally do. I don't know, I'm thinking about actually using Florina because I never do in this game. Yeah, I know it's kind of bad, but I don't know, something about her, she's just not a great character. I don't know what it is. There are better characters that come along later on in the game. Anyways, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud with my strategy because, hey, guess what? It's an LP, we should probably think aloud. What do I want to do here? So now we're going to have some more dialogue. And basically what's going to happen is reinforcements are going to pop up every single turn. So you see we get that guy there, we get this guy here. I think this is where this is where it starts. So this is the bug. Why? He can only wield axes, but he has a C for his sword mastery level. This means that he could wield a certain weapon called the Killing Edge, which we will see later on in the game. And that's a weapon that has a really high critical rate. So he could wield that technically. I don't know why they kept that in the game, but it's there. Just for, just so you know. I don't know. I think it's interesting. It's pretty cool to look into. I'm gonna have Lynn wait here while I get ill will to start attacking some bandits, some banditos, and get him some levels. Florina's gonna chill. Sane's gonna take this dude out, this hombre out. Bang. Bangity bang. Oh, yeah. That reminds me of a game called Bangity Bang. If y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway. I haven't played that game in a long time. Ooh, good thing he missed. I'm betting if I had to put my money on it, he's gonna hit next turn, which is unfortunate. And we're just gonna chill with that. You can end your turn early if you want to. All you have to do is press A on an empty space or a character that's already done his move or her move for the turn, and you'll pull up that menu that I showed, and it will give you the option to do several different things. One of them is suspend, which means like, if you need to put the game down for a couple of minutes, because you have to go do something, then you can do that, which is awesome, and I love that about this game, that they built that feature in. There's also other things. End is the one that I'm going to use primarily because there are some times where I just don't want to move my units, and there's no reason to just press A 3 times. Like, technically I'm only pressing it twice, so I'm saving a button press. It's not like we're speed running or anything, but you know what? It's better than nothing, Alright. We're gonna have Dorcas try to get involved in the action. Bang! I did not know that music went on. It wasn't until I started adding it to the end slates, which is really interesting. I did not know that the battle music actually went on longer than this. I mean, if you wait and listen during this, but usually you don't get to really hear it ever. So I think that's really neat. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but you know what? We like to have fun here, Alright, Will's almost level 3. Florina is doing her thing, her G thing, because she be straight up pimping. That sounded wrong, straight up coming out of my mouth. felt like vomit. So now you see we've got 4 turns left. Kent took a hit last time, but I'm just gonna let him sit, do his thing. Let's see who the person decides to attack, because I do want to get both Kent and Sane some levels from this. Because this is a good place to get levels, because if you don't just go straight for the boss, like I could send Lyn down south and try to attack Qwertyu, but I also don't want to attack the archer down there, because I don't want to deal with the archer down there. So, and Kent's just gonna 2-shot him, because that's the other thing with those enemies that have the C grade for sword mastery. They're also worse, I guess, because Kent can 2-shot them in one attack, which is interesting. So Kent picks up some EXP for that. We're almost about done here too, if I remember correctly. Boom. He's done. Let's see here. So Will's level 3. Ooh, baby, that's nice. How much more does this wall have? That's the question. 18. The question is, do I help him out, or do I just chill? I think I'm gonna chill for a bit. And we're just gonna do our thing. I don't know, this is one of those cases where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, you can like zoom through these levels really fast too, if you want to. Like right now, I'm probably just gonna chill. The only person I'm really worried about is that swordman on the left. We may not even have to fight him. It depends if he can even break the wall. I've been like pleasantly surprised that none of these bandits have hit Lyn and her sword level upped. Dang, dog. I'm pretty pleased. Ooh, get out of here, Bandito. You're done. Dude, they're giving Kent these levels. I don't know what else to say. Boom, another 20 EXP. Am I feeling lucky? That's the question. How many turns are left? 2? Yeah, 6 and 7. Okay. How far can this dude come out? Okay, so if I were to send you out, I kind of want to do that. So I think I'm going to move my wall of characters up a little bit and just move Dorcas here. The reason I moved Florina last turn was that I could start sniping this guy, which means Will's probably going to get it all for him. Since I probably should have moved Florina over. Oh well. We'll do that. Can you attack Florina from there? No, you can't. Okay, never mind. Lyn's about to take down another bandit. Bang. I think I actually moved everyone this turn. Yeah, I did. Wow. I feel like it's kind of rare for this one. Oh, wow. They actually hit me. I'm kind of shocked. I think I might go... Yeah, but I don't care about Florina. That's an awful thing to say, but oh well. Alright, so Will's got that. Sane's about to knock down this fool. At least like 5 ladders. Let me think here. How do I want to finish this one off? That's the real question. Sane, dude, you are getting some serious help at the moment. Woo! Wait, that was Kent, not Sane. Names, I forget them sometimes. Alright, let's see. So there's... So I can do 2 things here. I kind of want to get Dorcas more involved. I don't feel good about that. So we're going to do this. There we go. I realize that steals from Sane, but I also want to give Dorcas like a chance to have another level. I was about to say, you're probably closer if I had to guess. You shouldn't get hurt. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to go down. Okay, so we're good on that front. I would consider rescuing Kent, but I think I might be able to get him. He's going to be really close to a level, so I might as well. Oh, I was about to say, if I can get myself over there. Can you attack him? You can. But I don't know if I care enough. It's one of those situations. We're going to use the Menaikata here, because it'll take out that next bandit that's going to attack Lyn, but also just because I like using the Menaikata, because it's the OP weapon. Good, Will actually got the finish. I was half expecting that to completely cheese me and miss, and just being like, well, shoot me in the buns, dude. Alright. So this should just about wrap it up. Just gotta wait one more attack. And I'm surprised that they didn't hit me as often as they did, and I'm surprised I didn't get a crit. I think we've only seen Lynn crit once so far in this LP, and that's kind of surprising. It's because I tend not to use, wait, Kent didn't two-shot this guy? Oh. I would have sent Sane then. Whoops. I didn't expect that. So we beat him. Yay! Curses. They're not human. Listen up, rogues. Retreat. Pull back. There. The enemies fled. Qwertyu, we've won. And we did it without taking a casualty. Darkus. Darkus. I'm so sorry, Natalie. All's well that ends well. Right, Natalie? Yay! Our village is close. I'll take Natalie home and return tomorrow. Why can't we just say our farewells today? Well, I spoke with Qwertyu. I've been invited to join your group. But we're going to Lycia. I have to go somewhere to earn money. If you think I'll be of use, I'd like to fight for you. You helped my wife. I owe you. Dorcas. Please, then. We're both in agreement on this. Watch over my husband. Yay! We got Dorcas, yo. Things have finally calmed down. We'll continue taking turns keeping watch. Please rest easily. Is that alright? Are you sure? Sane? Oh, yes, of course. Let me warn you. If bandits sneak up on you, they'll cut you down without mercy. Do you understand that? What? Do you doubt my bravery? Am I not a knight? There's no need to worry. Right, Kent? If there's anything suspicious, we'll take care of it. Rest assured. Really? Well, good night then. See you tomorrow, Qwertyu. Let's go. Ha! No one ever trusts me. Well, you know, you go with that bravado and stuff. Kind of is just gonna happen naturally to you saying, I'm sorry. Anyways, we picked up another character. Yay! So now our party's at what, 6? That's pretty good. You know, we're building pretty steadily here. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you continue to watch the series. Peace and blessings. And I hope to see you the next time when we begin Chapter 5. Peace out.